What is your biggest piece of advice for anyone dealing with grief or a challenging time in their life?
You know, I think it's okay to just be in touch with your emotions.
Yep.
And to not be afraid of them. And just know that they come and go.
Janelle Brown continues to grieve her late son Garrison after celebrating the first major holiday without him since his death.
It's not forever. You're not always a certain emotion forever.
The Sister Wives star sharing a message to her late son just days after Thanksgiving, posting this photo of a photo. Janelle writes, "The first of the big holidays without you, sweetheart. We all gathered in North Carolina to celebrate together and kept your photo close by."
My Achilles heel is my kids. I'm going to be super emotional when it comes to my kids. It's just that one place that just gets me every time.
Janelle remembers Garrison's silly sense of humor and says she and her fam told so many stories honoring his memory. "We ate, played games, and enjoyed each other's company. Everyone is returning home now, and normal life resumes tomorrow. But I feel you close by."
You have to feel it, because I think if you don't feel it, then it just gets more powerful.
Garrison died by suicide in March. At the time, police told ET he died from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot wound.
It's heartbreaking. It's the hardest thing ever, and no mom should bury their child.
Janelle's former sister wife and close pal Christine mourning Garrison with ET and revealing the touching and clever way she's honored his legacy in her home.
We had pictures of him everywhere, and I'm like, what are we supposed to do? Do I want to see him every day, knowing that he's not with us? But then I realized I'm just going to have to embrace that pain, because it's never going to go away. It's always going to be there. There's always going to be a Garrison-sized hole, and it's hard. It's hard to fill it up with tears, you know, and then absorb the tears and move on for another day. We planted a tree. It's called Sedona Midnight, which would have been his stripper name if he decided to be a stripper. So it's Sedona Midnight.
Did you choose
and
that name?
No, he did.
He
so
chose
he
that.
did. Yeah, he did this Instagram post one time. He used to be a photographer, and he took this picture of Sedona, and it was beautiful. And he's like, "This is Sedona Midnight," and then in parentheses, or you know, he's like, "It would have been my stripper name if I was a stripper." So when he passed, I thought the best thing I could do was be to honor with a tree, and that we could all sit under. So it's a Louisa flowering willow. So eventually she'll get really, really big and strong, and her branches will overflow. And when you want to spend time with Garrison, you can just go sit with Sedona Midnight.
That is so beautiful and
It's good,
touching.
huh?